Okay, I've decided to take the bigger casserole dish, and I'm going to make some of these boxed potatoes. They're made out of real potatoes, and they got some kind of chemical cheese to it, and you can add water or milk and margarine and make a pretty good dish. And you don't have to worry about the potatoes being musty smelling. But these are ready to go in the oven. The oven is heated to 225. Okay, hold on. Gonna get some things ready for the boxed potato. So I need hot water, I need milk, and butter. But I'm gonna use margarine. So the water is gonna go in the microwave. We're gonna make a double batch, so need 4 cups of hot water and 2 cups, 1 cup of milk. So here's what those potatoes look like. Kind of look like potato chips, dehydrated potatoes. They are real. I don't know how they've been treated. It'd be interesting to make something like that at home. And then here's the milk I'm talking about. Probably just use the whole can. It calls, wait a minute, no. You only need half of that. So half of 354 mil. Alright. So I got everything ready. Now I need to cut these open. Dump them in here. I've got the water. Hold on. Oh, I know what I was going to say about the water. So I heated the water up in the microwave. I usually don't put this Pyrex cup in the microwave. Piece of fuzz on there? No. They say if you do put it in the microwave that the red paint on it will wear off over time. But today I just went ahead and did that. I don't like to use the hot water out of the faucet. And this was just easier because I needed 4 cups of hot water. So that's why I put it in there. So I've got the margarine. Put that in first. And then pour the water or the potatoes in and then the water over it. For 2 boxes, it called for 2 tablespoons of butter. That's approximately what that is, but I chopped it up a little bit so it can spread around in there. So the way I was thinking this would mix up the best is to just go ahead and put the water in and then add the cheese because it's a powder. And stir it up a little bit before we add the... It's a good thing I used this bigger... Well, this is the biggest casserole dish I have, but... I mean, I don't really have very many things. Maybe a couple new pans, that's about it. So we'll stir that up. It's probably got some kind of a gelatin or starch added to it, so it get a thick type of cheese sauce on it. I don't know, I didn't really read the ingredients. Don't want to be scared to death before I eat it. Hold on. They sound like potato chips, but they are harder and thicker. My son was here today. I asked him if he liked these boxed potatoes, and he said, yeah. I don't like cooking them, though. I was thinking about making him a little casserole dish of them, but I don't know who's to say he would even heat them up in the microwave. Okay, I measured out a cup of milk. Okay, and these baked uncovered about 25 minutes. And you see we've got 8 minutes on the hour and a half on those steaks, those Uncle Steve's shake steaks. At that point, though, when we put the potato dish in, we have to crank the oven up to 450 for about 25 minutes. I'm sure that'll be fine. So, hold on. Oh, what I was going to say, since the potatoes are soaking for a little bit before they go in the oven, that really, that helps them to be softer. I mean, they won't melt or anything like pasta does, but if you have time to let your potatoes soak in your water for a little bit, that makes them even better, as far as I'm concerned. So they're going to go in the oven in about 5 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and crank the oven up right now so it'll kind of be close to what it needs to be. All right. Oh, it's on the timer. Let's take the timer back down. Oopsie. I don't have an instruction manual with the stove, but it's been a long day, really. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I did is I hit bake, and then we'll take the temperature up. It says 450, but I'm only going to go up to about 400. Since the potatoes had a little bit of head start with the hot water. And then in 3 minutes, I'm going to put the potatoes on like a 25-minute timer after I put them in the oven, uncovered. So these boxed potatoes, with the ingredients I've already talked about, are supposed to cook around 25 minutes at 450. 450 is kind of a long time, or a high temperature. So we're going to try it at 400. And they're going to go in now. Okay, so before I put these in, I'm going to use Uncle Steve's shake. Tastes just like Texas. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that, or this. 4 ounces of happiness. You know, sometimes when you make potatoes and things, you put them in the oven, you sprinkle a little paprika, even in fried potatoes. So we're just going to put like a little bit of this for a dash of flavor and a dash of color. We know the flavor is going to be good. This particular mix right here, I actually feel like I can smell a little bit of cheese in it. But I'm no expert. All right, ready to go in the oven. Okay, it's time for the boxed potatoes to come out. And Gino is going to help me with that because I'm having some stomach issues when I bend over. Okay, so they are a little, yeah, I did that when I put them in. They are a little juicy, but they will set up. Put them on that towel right there. All right, put that pan back in the oven. All right, just close it for right now. So here they are. Thank you, Gino. They look good. They are a little juicy, but we know that that will set up and be just right. I wonder if I should cover them with foil. You're supposed to let them sit for 5 minutes, I believe, before you serve them. So anyway, that is the end of the potatoes.